Has anyone here read the book? Have a few of you read the book? Okay.
She's very worried that he's left alone at the end of the book.
That's a great question and a wonderful concern.
She cried about it.
Oh my gosh. Tell her not to cry and not to fret, because Candy Corn Carl absolutely moves above ground with Rumple and continues to live and has many more adventures with him, actually.
So Rumple moves above ground then?
He does.
That's not told to us in the book.
It'll in the next book.
And oh, so there's another book. Okay. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. No pressure.
It was a subtle drop.
They brought me up here for a reason. So good. So my son, who's 9, has a very different question.
What's his name?
His name is Paige.
Paige? How do you spell that?
P-A-G.
It's a good
It's
name.
named after my grandfather.
Oh, beautiful name.
Yes. And he did not cry about Candy Corn Carl, but he has a different question. He wants to know how Rumple can stretch his arms and neck so far out of the rain drain.
That's a very good question. There's a moment in the book where, through superhuman willpower and pure adrenaline only, Rumple is able to dislocate his elbow from his shoulder, and his arm becomes sort of a mobile, slithering snake to grab a rain drain. And that's exactly it. It's through the will to want to accomplish something. And I think Rumple embodies the American spirit in all of us, and he wants to achieve something. Here we are in the nation's capital. Who here's from DC, by the way? It's a great place. And through sheer willpower and want to succeed, he's able to defy the logic of the human body and stretch his arm. Tell Paige not to try that, though, with his arm. Just try it more with his mind.
I'm trying to get him to
not to dislocate his elbow.
He's attempted to put his head through, the
banister?
Yes.
I've done that a few times, and actually the last time I did that, I was in my 30s, and I'm not kidding, I've been stuck. I have butter in my refrigerator for only 2 purposes, popcorn and getting my head out of banisters.
There's a Designing Women episode about that, actually.
I actually use butter to get into the suit today, too. It's so tight. I usually wear a big, furry Rumple costume, but it's so hot, I decided to wear a suit, but foolishly I wore a polyester suit, which is the only thing on this earth hotter than a 6-foot-tall monster suit.
But it is about 10 degrees over here. Is that true? It's so frigid
freezing in
over here. Over here, okay. It's so cold.
Oh, good. I'm like pouring sweat, so. Juanita, is it okay? Come on, please. This is one of the greatest costumes I've ever said.
That is.
We'll reenact a real split-second moment from the book. The moment where Rumple says, "What have you been up to, Carl?" But Carl never replied. Wonderful. What's your name?
Jamie.
Let's hear it for Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. Where are you from? From Tokyo! I met her in Los Angeles. She tells me she was not wearing a lollipop on her eye, so I would recall without the lollipop. Very nice to see. You look amazing. That's an incredible outfit. Thank you so much. Cat, do we have? Is it true? Oh, good. We have a visual thing too.
Do I have a water? Let me see. I think I have one in my bag.
This is great. Have you guys? How's this festival been for everybody? Good. Excited? Oh, I'm getting a 10-minute warning. Wait, I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna lose. Wait, I'm gonna start the book. You're so sweet. If we run out of time, we'll go to the parking lot and do this. I kid you not. This book is dedicated to all the Rumples everywhere. I feel like there's a few of us in the audience. And it begins. Question: can we put the book on the screen, or is that? Oh, good. To the beginning. And is there a way? Is it easiest? Should I? This is like Inception. No, it's like that Memento. It's like Christopher Nolan film. You're seeing the middle before you see the end. And then you're seeing the beginning. And then you're seeing this thing, which I have no idea. That's a different book. That's amazing. That's cool. It's all good. Whatever. I'm going to read the book. Is it easy if I change it? Oh, there we go. When anybody asks, say that Gray Gubler made you all cry. And that is when he heard chapter 3. Do we stop? 1 minute.
Aren't you going to watch the parade this year? I usually have a kid read this part, but we'll go fast this time. Rumple couldn't believe it. Candy Corral franchise those years? No. Oh, this kid's talking to him. I'm going to paraphrase. And then he said they heard another voice. You guys have read the book, right? Okay. A little bit louder this time. Can you hear me down there, mister? The voice wasn't coming from Candy Corn Carl. The voice was coming from the rain drain. Someone above ground was talking to him. Sorry to bother you, but we were just wondering if you're going to watch the parade this year. Rumple sheepishly replied, what do you mean? He couldn't help but notice that you were in the usual spot, so I thought I would check to make sure you were okay. You can see me? Of course we can see you. You're kind of hard to miss. But aren't you scared of me? A different voice replied, why would I be scared of you? Because I have 5 crooked teeth, 3 sets of hair, green scaly skin, my left foot slightly bigger than my right. I'm weird. Well, look at me, replied the boy. Now the boy kind of shows him that he has some insecurities of his own. I'm going to paraphrase to be like 10 seconds. He's covered in freckles, he's got red hair, he's got metal on his teeth, braces. Rumple's like, whoa. The older guy's like, oh, look at me, I got really thick glasses and a speech impediment. And blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, Rumple didn't feel so alone. He moved closer to the rain drain. He got up on his tiptoes. He looked out into Washington, D.C. at this Costco that we're at right now. And he saw the entire city looking down. Wrap it up. I got it. I see the sign. My hair's too curly. All these people are like, I got all these things with me, man. My hair's too straight. I'm allergic to the I'm sure the mother sister. My toes look like tiny carrots. I can't grow a mustache. Peanuts make my face turn red. I look like a frog. I sing like a frog. People lose me. And that's when Rumple realized everybody is weird. Thank you. And that's what makes us great. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you for joining me in the world's fastest reading of Rumple Buttercup.